my brows microbladed here with Makeup by Eyes in Midtown Atlanta. I'm nervous because I think it's a little bit like a tattoo and I'm scared because it may hurt. So let's check it out.
Promise you, come on, babe.
So, what is microblading?
So, microblading is a permanent makeup technique. It's a new technique and it mimics the real hair that is naturally growing on your eyebrows. So, it looks very natural.
So, when you say permanent technique, is this like cosmetic, like tattoos?
Yes, it's a cosmetic tattoo. The method, because they're very fine lines, it's not the same as like the older traditional ways of eyebrow tattoos, but it looks more natural and it won't last forever. It'll last actually just a few years.
A few years? Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, so like, who is a good person that can get this? Like, are there skin types that don't work or that do?
Well, honestly, everyone can really get microblading. If you have very thin or sparse hairs in your eyebrows, or if you have any gaps, it's great for corrective uses for that reason. Mm-hmm. The only person that really can't get them is someone who uses a topical acne treatment like Accutane or anything like that. You won't want to get microblading.
What would happen?
You might break out, you might have allergic reaction, you could get any type of infection, and you actually your skin might reject the pigment because it's exfoliating at such an accelerated rate. You may not even really retain a lot of the pigment.
Okay, so how much does something like this cost?
Well, I know there's a lot of different prices out there based on experience. So for a well-experienced technician, it can be anywhere from $400 to $600. For someone that has a little less experience, I've seen prices as low as $200.
Wow. So what does this process include? Like, what should I do before? What should I do after? So
you don't have to do anything before. You can come here from a long day at work. You can come straight from the house. That's fine. The only thing that you'll do, I ask all of my clients to come about 20 or 30 minutes prior to their appointment, and this is so that we can pre-numb you. I use a topical numbing agent. It's stronger than some people have because, thank God, I was blessed with some good people from a doctor, and they gave me 20% lidocaine. So it really is going to help minimize any discomfort that you have. And we're going to let that sit for about 20 or 30 minutes. Then we'll actually measure your brows. We'll make sure that they're symmetrical where they're starting. We'll see whatever issues it is that you want to address. And we'll draw actually like the shape of the brow that you want. You approve that, and then we get going.
So once the brows are on, what do I do? What happens next? Like, what will my skin look like? What do I have to do at home?
Okay, so after the procedure is done, when you leave here, you'll notice a little redness. I know a lot of people see redness in photos, and that's because the skin has been irritated and disrupted somewhat.
Like a tattoo.
Like a tattoo. But the redness will fade the same day. You will lose it in a couple hours. In the next 48 hours, you are not to do anything to your brows as the wounds close up and heal. So that means that you cannot wash your brows. That means no soap or water on your procedure area. No makeup on the procedure area. And you don't want to do any excessive like exercise where you'll open your pores a lot. No hot,
so no sweating.
No sweating. No, don't go to the jacuzzi. Don't go to the sauna.
No swimming. So can, like, say I'm taking a shower and water gets on it, I'll be okay?
You'll be okay. You just don't want to do this for a long period of time.
Okay.
Anything, you know, that's 20 or 30 minutes when you're in a sauna or exercising for like an hour, you don't want to do that. But if they get wet, that's fine. You just want to pat them dry as soon as possible.
Okay, cool. So, like, what should I expect for them to look like 2 days, a week, a month?
Okay, so the full healing time is anywhere from like 6 to 10 days. Each situation is really based on the client and their natural skin and how they heal. So I can't just say it'll be 5 days for you. It's anywhere from 6 to 10 days for the full healing process. In that time, you might get a little scabbing or dryness mostly. And I suggest for my clients to use a natural oil like jojoba oil, or coconut oil. And this is because it absorbs really well into the skin.
So I can use that at home after?
At home,
and I
yes.
should wait how long or immediately?
No, you should wait after those 48 hours.
48 hours.
So after the 48 hours, literally in those first 48 hours, I want you to do nothing to your brows. I don't want you to look at your brows the wrong way, okay?